Welcome. This is the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, and we are so glad that you've made it to a calmer corner of your day. Here, we focus on real solutions, practical help, and the kind of encouragement we could all use a little more of. So let's get to it.
I'm going to put a bold truth out right up front. Heart medications can save your life, or they can cause real trouble if they're not managed well. Here's what I'm talking about. Many older adults take more than one heart medication. Sometimes they take 5 or 6, maybe even more. And most people assume, well, hey, my doctor prescribed it, so I'm fine. But that is not always the full story. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through how to manage heart medications safely, how to avoid common mistakes, and how to stay in control without feeling overwhelmed. This is practical, real-life guidance you can actually use. And just so you know where I'm coming from, I'm Robin Schultz, a senior home safety specialist. I've worked with countless older adults and families, and medication issues come up all the time. So let's talk about it. Heart medications do important work. They help control blood pressure, they manage heart rhythm, they reduce cholesterol, they prevent clots. These medications are powerful tools, but because they're powerful, they need respect and structure. One of the biggest problems we see is medication overload. Someone starts with one heart medication, then another's added, then maybe a water pill, then something for pain or for sleep or for anxiety. Before long, pills are being taken morning, noon, and night, and no one has stepped back to look at the full picture. This is what I want you to remember. More medications does not always mean better care. Some heart medications can lower blood pressure too much. That can cause dizziness. It can cause weakness. It can lead to falls, and falls are a big deal for older adults. Other medications can slow the heart rate too much. That can lead to fatigue or confusion. Some can interact with over-the-counter medications or supplements, and many people never even mention what they're taking in the way of that to their doctor. So the first step is awareness. I always suggest keeping a simple medication list. Write down every medication, the name, the dose, why you take it, when you take it. That why part is important. If you don't know why you're taking something, that's a sign to ask questions. You also want to make sure to include every over-the-counter supplement that you're taking for pain or a health supplement of some type. Always write that down and the dosage as well. Then bring that combined list to every medical appointment. Your primary care appointment, your cardiologist, urgent care, every single time. Don't assume they already know. Doctors are smart, but they don't live in your body. Next, let's talk about timing. Heart medications often need to be taken at specific times. Some work best in the morning, others at night. Some should be taken with food, others on an empty stomach. Mixing up the timing can reduce how well a medication works, or it can increase side effects. If your schedule is changed or your sleep is off, that can throw things out of balance. This is where pill organizers can really help. A simple weekly pill box can reduce mistakes. And if opening small lids is hard, there are easier to open options. Managing medications should not hurt your hands or stress you out. Another big issue is skipped doses. Sometimes people skip medications because they feel fine and don't think they need the medicine, or because they don't like the side effects of the medicine, or they simply forgot. Here's the honest truth, though. Many heart conditions don't cause symptoms until something serious happens. Feeling okay does not mean your heart no longer needs support. If a medication is causing side effects, that does not mean you should stop it on your own. It means you need to have a conversation with your provider. There is almost always an alternative, a different dose, a different medication, different timing, but stopping suddenly can be dangerous, especially with heart medications. Now let's talk about refills. Running out of medication is more common than you'd think. Delays happen, pharmacies get backed up, prescriptions expire. So I suggest watching your supply and refilling when you have about a week left. Not 1 day, 1 week. A buffer like that matters. If cost is an issue, say something to your pharmacist. There may be generic options they can give you instead. There may be assistance programs. No one should skip heart medication because of silence or embarrassment. Another thing I want to mention is hydration. Some medications for hearts affect fluid levels. Dehydration can make side effects worse. There's dizziness and low blood pressure and fatigue. So you want to drink enough water unless your doctor has told you otherwise. And if you've been sick, had diarrhea, or stopped eating as much, it's a good time to check in with your provider. Now let's bring caregivers into this conversation. If you help manage medications for someone else, this is not just a task, it's a safety role. Watch for changes such as new confusion, balance problems, unusual sleepiness, loss of appetite. These can be medication related, so don't brush them off as just aging. You are allowed to speak up. You are allowed to ask questions. You are part of the care team. And for older adults who are listening, I want to say this clearly. You deserve to understand your medications. You deserve explanations in plain language. You deserve care that fits your life. Managing heart medications is not about fear. It's about partnership. It's about staying steady. It's about protecting your independence. So here's a simple takeaway. Know what you take. Know why you take it. Take it as directed and speak up when something doesn't feel right. That alone can prevent serious problems. So thanks for joining me today. Please share this episode with someone you care about who could use the information to make their life safer. You'll find more resources for seniors and caregivers on our website at seniorsafetyadvice.com. And if you're searching for an Aging in Place specialist, please visit our sister website at aginginplacedirectory.com. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel or this podcast yet, please go ahead and do that right now. And then come back tomorrow for another daily moment of guidance and encouragement, right here on the Senior Safety Advice Podcast. Until next time, thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.
This podcast is part of our mission to help older adults live safely and independently. If you'd like to take the next step, visit aginginplacedirectory.com, where you'll find specialists, helpful resources, and inspiration to make every home your place to thrive.